Patriotism is defined as the vigorous loyalty and support for one's country. Loyalty and support. We are considered the third hungriest country in the world. 15% of our children are underweight and 40% have stunted growth. 60% live below the poverty line, while 42% live in extreme poverty. High commodity prices means most families spend 64% of their income on basic food needs. 1.5 million children are orphaned by HIV and AIDS. Life expectancy is 59, one of the lowest in the world. Loyalty and support. When you're a young person living in a nation with these statistics, it would be easy to dismiss the possibility of a patriotic spirit. I certainly did. My name is Lisa and I'm 16 years old. I first heard about Junior Parliament through Ray, a fellow student at Kamba High School. Ray has been a member since its inception. He had an aura of hope and confidence which I did not see in myself and other students. When he first shared about it and what they do, I immediately applied and joined. It has been one of the greatest decisions I ever made.
Junior Parliament was started 3 years ago by the Chifu Network of Churches in Ndola. Their goal is to give young people a dream, strengthen their voice as advocates in the communities, and rekindle the spirit of patriotism in Zambia. The initiative involves youths from ages 15 to 23, and we work together as a team to address social, economic, academic, and environmental concerns in our communities. Through the Jubilee Center, we have been mentored by people from multiple professions who are providing us with tools to identify challenges in our communities and find solutions to them. We were recently inspired by Cambridge University, who visited Zambia and spent time coaching us. We have been trained to follow up government-funded projects in our constituency to see how resources have been used. We call for public meetings at which we hold debates based on our research and findings. We invite elected members of parliament and councillors to participate. Some topics we have addressed at these gatherings include the use of constituency funds, health services for people living with HIV and AIDS, and quality education for vulnerable children. As a result of these debates, Pamosi saw the completion of their police post. Chipokatamayamba Clinic saw a midwifery nurse deployed to it. A standby generator was installed at the clinic and 100 trees were planted in schools.
Since joining Junior Parliament, my perspective towards patriotism has gradually been refined. We are patriots not because of what our country can give us, but because we see what our country can be when we commit ourselves to its transformation. We are grateful to Honorable Ngambi, who is our mentor. He has attended all our debates since he was elected Member of Parliament and humbly answers our questions as well as those from the public. He has contributed immensely to helping us gain confidence in our leadership abilities.
Jubilee Center, Tier Fund UK, and Wheaton College in the US helped us respond to an invitation from the Youth Parliament of Seychelles. In September, 5 of us traveled to Seychelles for an exchange program. While there, we shared the impact of Junior Parliament in our community and what we had learned in the past years. The Youth Parliament arranged for us to conduct workshops with various youth groups. We held meetings with the Permanent Secretary of Youths and the pastors of Assemblies of God in Seychelles, who were truly moved by our journey. To our surprise, we had appeared in their local newspaper 3 times in 1 week.
It was an enlightening experience because none of us had ever left the country prior, and we were being called ambassadors of Zambia. We learned a lot from the people of Seychelles and we are looking forward to applying it to our local context and to our next debate about the Vision 2030.
When I look at the young people of Junior Parliament, I'm convinced that they are today's Daniels, Esthers, and Josephs. They have relentless patriotic spirits that will stop at nothing to see Zambia develop. By God's grace, they have risen up, taken up the leadership mantle, and will continue to run with it. Of this, I have no doubt.
We are patriots, not because of what our country can give us, but because we see what our country can be when we commit ourselves to its transformation.